you, my dear Watson.
So guys, in learning script number 2, we're going to have Watson and Sherlock Holmes with us because, as you know, Holmes was considered a brilliant investigator, and he will need to help us solve a very interesting enigma, which is based on what Watson tells him. I've heard Brits lie about their weekend activities to impress people. Have you ever heard of this sentence? Do you think it's true? If you think it's true, why would Brits or the British people lie about their weekend activities? Is it really to impress people? So, these questions here are going to be a starting point to begin learning script number 2. Let's check. Here I bring some information about Sherlock Holmes, the writer, the expression elementary, my dear Watson, the questions I've asked you in the beginning of the video, and by the end we have the goals related to learning script number 2, which are, by the end of it, you are going to be able to use something, anything, and nothing, as well as adjectives ending in ed and ing to talk about past actions, and write about what you did last weekend and comment a classmate's answer about it. Let's check these two pieces of information with more details. So guys, related to class aim number 1, you are going to be working with your reading ability as well as some vocabulary. First of all, you should read this article here, which was adapted from its original survey that had as an aim to investigate how the British people spend their weekend in today's high technology world. All right? After you read it, you are going to answer the questions, of course, related to the text, by using the Google Forms file named A Great or Bad Weekend. If you go to our Google Classroom class, you are going to find, let me close here, the topic related to Unit 4C and Learning Script number 2. This is the text I have mentioned in the Learning Script number 2. It has a page and a half approximately. Don't worry about the length because I guess this is an easy text to read, and also the vocabulary is not too complex. So you're going to see that it's an easy reading for you, all right? And then here I have the Google Forms file you are going to use to answer the questions. My suggestion is in one tab here, you are going to have the Google Forms file. Then you are going to open the text, and then you will have another tab. And also to help you out, I normally use this dictionary, guys, which is a monolingual, okay, to help you out. So you have the text, the exercise, and a dictionary to help you out. All right? And then you are going to answer the questions. After you finish, go back to learning script number 2. So guys, after you finish doing the exercise related to British people and their weekends text, I would like you to continue with learning script number 2. All right? The next part or topic is also related to the text. Take a look at the sentence, which is also found in the text you have just read. 29% of workers stated they are so exhausted and tired by Friday evening. Here I have two words highlighted, and they are exhausted and tired. Okay? To have more information about it, I have recorded a video which I would like you to watch to have a more detailed explanation about this topic. Okay? Let's take a look at it. Well, guys, I hope you have understood the video and that you have really watched it. And the idea is to make things clearer for you, but in case you still have questions, remember to contact me through WhatsApp, my email, in our Google Classroom class. Okay, let's continue. I brought here three sentences, and they are related to the text here that you read in this paragraph here. Here you have the reference, British people and their wickets, okay? But the idea, of course, is that you don't look back at the text. Try to remember the missing words. Then, after you try to remember and it's not possible for you, of course, you can look back, take a look at the text and try to fill in the blanks with the missing words, okay?
A few minutes later.
Here, guys, I would like to ask you some questions related to the words you use to fill in the blanks here in the sentences above. Which of the words you used means no single person? What about the word which is related to no single thing? And to finish, which of them has as a meaning any of a large number of places? If the words aren't still clear in your mind, don't worry, okay? My suggestion is for you to watch the video I have recorded about this topic, and which is named something, anything, nothing, etc. Okay? Take a look at the video and try to check if it's clear to you. All right? So guys, after watching the video about something, anything, nothing, etc., I would like you to go to our Google Classroom class and do the exercise, which is in a Google Forms file. And this is going to be a way for you to check if you really understood the topic or not, okay? I'm going to show you how to get to the file.
A few minutes later.
And here we are, task 1, part 2, grammar. This is the Google Forms file. In section number 1, you have some exercises which are multiple choice ones, okay? So consequently, you are going to choose the correct option. In section number 2, you have some questions to be answered. I would like you to answer as much as you can because it gives me the opportunity to check your writing, the use of structure in English, okay? So, after you finish doing this exercise, let's go to class aim number 2, which is the last one. And here, guys, you have a list of exercises that will be part of task number 2. You will be basically working with writing and speaking abilities, okay? The first one, let's go to our Google Classroom class to check the file. Let me close it and open it again. Last weekend. The idea is that you write on topics sentences about your last weekend. But at least in 4 of the sentences you are going to write, you need to use simple past, of course, adjectives ending in ed and ing, and something, anything, or nothing. And of course the variations, okay? But they don't need to be used necessarily all together in a sentence. They can occur separately. Look, here I have the guideline questions you can use, or of course, you can add some more. And here, where you are going to write. For example, in my case, where did I go last Friday? I went out with my friend and we had some ice cream. No hyphen here. It was amazing. Okay, so I used an adjective ending in ing and simple past. But I didn't necessarily use something, anything, and nothing in this sentence. Okay, you can use it in another one. Is it clear? So, organize your sentences on topics because they're going to be very useful for the next step. Let's go back to learning script number 2. After you finish writing your sentences, guys, you are going to go back to our Google Classroom class, click on this Google Forms file named audio, and you are going to upload your audio recording about your last weekend. So what's the idea? First, you write on topics sentences related to what you did last weekend. Then you are going to record an audio talking about your last weekend. And of course, you are going to use the sentences you wrote here in this exercise. Okay? Let's check how you are going to do this in our Google Classroom. There we go. Audio, the Google Forms file. You are going to record, write your name, and just upload the file. Okay, I'm going to receive this file and organize it in a way we finish this learning script number 2 by the third activity related to task number 2. Let's check it out. In the third activity, I try to think of a way to stimulate you to interact, okay, by using the Google resources we have, because it's going to be easier for you to work if you are already working, to work with your students or to work with your future students, okay? So what did I do? I created a Google Slides presentation. It's going to work somehow as a virtual place where you are going to interact with your classmates. And of course, this interaction is going to be based on the audio you have just recorded. Okay, I'm going to show you.
A few minutes later.
So here, guys, you're going to click on virtual interaction, but before that, I would like to show you this. I have enabled the possibility of all students editing the file. Why? Because for me, it's going to be really important for you to interact with your classmates' audio. Check the instructions. You're going to choose a classmate's audio to express your opinion or reaction, okay? To have a better view of the audio files available for comments, take a look at the steps below. You are going to click here on this left lower part, and then you're going to have this grid view of the slides, okay? And then you're going to choose the name of your colleague. Of course, here there is only mine because I'm going to give you an example, but there will be a slide with the name of each of you. For example, Bruna, another example, André, Bianca, Flávia, Helena, Gustavo. So Each of you is going to have a slide. Why? Let me go back here. Because when you upload your audio, I'm going to insert your audio in this part here, and then you're going to click on the image and click on play to listen to the audio, okay? After you listen to the audio, you are going to make a comment. So, this Isabelle is fake, okay? Oh my God, Bruna, when did you start watching Grey's Anatomy? This TV series has 17 seasons, and it's not something you finish watching in a few weeks. It's going to take you months. Well, I hope you don't get bored. Laugh out loud. So, in in the classmates you're going to comment in his or her audio, while commenting, you should use also something, anything, nothing, and the variations in your comment. And besides that, you should also use, let me get here, adjectives ending in ed or ing. Okay? This is an instruction that I give you right here. So, first of all, choose the grid with the audio you're going to comment, then play it and listen to it. After that, click inside the right column here, because if you click inside, you are able to write, okay? Let me go back. Start writing your comment. Identify yourself in the comment you write. Why, guys? Because this is going to be part of your assessment in Learning Script number 2. And then this is important for me because I know who did the exercise and how I'm going to give the feedback, okay? So this is what you should use while commenting. And attention, guys, you can only express your opinion or reaction about an audio which doesn't have a comment. There will be plenty of them to choose, so please follow this rule. In case an audio has two or more comments, they won't be considered as part of the evaluation in this activity, okay? So you should remember that.